What's up, YouTube? Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to the continuation of the Nightmare Druid journey. Today, without any changes from Act 1, which we streamed earlier, we have completed Act 1, and we don't have any changes to any of our gear yet. Nothing whatsoever. Still have Jalal's little out of people's reach at this point, but anything will do. Hustle, Rhyme, Gold Dagger just for the Magic Find Dual Res, Alder's Boots, Gold Wrap, upped to a Battle Belt for Magic Find, 2 Nagels for Magic Find, an Ami with Magic Find, and some life and mana with 1 elemental skiller and some res charms. And we're gonna do Act 2 and 3. They are the longest in my opinion. However, I like to get them out of the way as soon as possible. They are the last to do with any cubing, so they should be fine. We have been doing everything on players 8, and we have been fine. So, without further ado, let's... Oh, we can't even go in here. We have to talk to Wariv. Take us, please, sir. Thank you.
Greetings.
Hello, Jaren.
Greetings, honored traveler.
Greetings. And Wariv, thank you so much for taking us to the east, to the desert. Hello, Lysander. Kane, nice to see you again. Farah, you're going to be helping me out a lot, girl. Whoa, what was that? Atma, we will do your little quest to save, to find and conquer Radamant. Grease. Now we will come back for you in a second, and I'll talk. And hello, Elzix. Do you have anything good? No. Now this is also a favorite spot of mine to farm. If you don't have that map in Act 1, you could, once you get to Act 2, you can go into this trap door and go back and forth with faster run walk and find some awesome gloves, belt, and boots. Let's take a look. Look at this. Ooh, could have been a res boot with Magic Find. That would be great. Just straight up Magic Find. Let's show off what the potential of such shopping can bring us. Oh, that takes damage. So just do some of these.
Hello.
Hey, take a look at that. Although you wouldn't benefit from the increased attack speed, but look at that. You could get like dual mods, like affix and prefix. Awesome things on weapons. Oh, sorry, not on weapons. On gloves, belts, and boots. For this guy, look at that. And for like, I'm showing you this because that +2 to light radius could have been 40 or 30 fire res or whatnot, right? Look at that, 90 to life. Could have had a secondary role of sockets, for example. And you could do this a bunch of times. Now, also, people will consider, and you should too, you know, ask yourself this question. Look at this. MF and Cold Wheels. Very nice, very nice. You should ask yourself, should I change my normal mercenary, which has prayer, which heals us and the mercenary and everybody around us, to possibly a might, right? Or a holy freeze, right? Might gives extra damage to, you know, to the mercenary himself, and if we have a grizzly bear, it helps out there. Or should I go holy freeze for that incredible crowd control? And the answer is, it's up to you. I personally don't see a huge difference in how much might will do, because again, we physically are not doing physical damage, right? We're using our spells. So this only benefits the mercenary himself and possibly the grizzly bear. Which at this point, without an elite polearm and weapon, they're not gonna shine, like crazy. Now I would actually consider a Holy Freeze mercenary because this is incredible crowd control. Now, granted that your fissure actually requires mobs, because the fissures come out from the earth randomly. Well, essentially randomly. So actually, mobs walking around is a good thing technically. But Holy Freeze, I mean, that crowd control is insane. So I would, if you don't mind losing the natural slow healing, which also benefits your mercenary as well, because and same thing with your Oak Sage and your Grizzly eventually. On top of his life leech, he benefits from that as well. So if you don't mind losing that and you don't mind chugging some, healing potions, right? I would go with the Holy Freeze. You don't need corpses for anything, necessarily. Yeah, you don't. I guess the summon direwolves will eat corpses that are not shattered, but, doesn't really matter, I would say. If you're not going to go full summoner, you're probably not going to have direwolves out anyway. So Holy Freeze is the way to go if you don't mind losing the slow but steady healing. So that's my 2 cents on that. But I will not be changing. Maybe later, It is a phenomenal choice. I'm not going to lie. And we're not that we're not like that, like life hungry, I guess, because we're kind of in the background running around. But you never know. So let's continue on players 8. Let's hug a wall and see where it leads us. Does this lead anywhere? And we have Stony Tomb, which is a nice one. It's terrorized right out of the gate. Alright, let's hug the left wall, I guess. Love to see elite beetles, or, boss pack beetles. Unique groups. Love to see it. I mean, we're so high level, even that pack gave us such little XP. Did you guys see? Oh wait, hold on, and I totally forgot. We should do Radamant. That's right. We should do Radamant. Okay, but since we're here already, let's actually, also Crystal Sword. You could always put this into the cube and hope that you get 4 sockets when using the recipe to socket white items. I'm going to be pointing out some random stuff, here and there, so get ready for that. Hopefully you don't find my voice annoying. I mean, I'm guessing if you did, you wouldn't be here watching the videos. So I think that is a huge part of any YouTuber or streamer or anybody is making sure, or not making sure, but if you don't like their voice, I mean, that's pretty much the hill you have to die on, Alright, let's get the waypoint and we'll go back. Don't worry, because I actually want that skill point as well. We will go back once we find the waypoint. Oh, which is right here. Oh, no, it's not right there. By the way, you could tell when you see like a little, like that light, that torch. There are always 2 torches on opposite sides of the waypoint. Oak Sage, buddy, you keep dying. That should be some money. Oh, by the way, I don't like regular greater potions. Partisan. Oh, could have been 4 open sockets, ladies and gents. Could have been. Hold on, where are we going? Hold on, let's go down here, because this could have been a waypoint. Oh, no, never mind, it's blocked off. Okay. I guess let's go this way. Alright, here's the ridge, where there will be a staircase. Oh my gosh, I love the fire elemental druid so much. And on HD graphics, I'm not gonna lie, the graphics are so much better than the old school graphics, but just for nostalgia, I just love the old school graphics so much. But the new graphics that they did for Druid are amazing. The fissure, the openings in the, you know, in the ground, the volcano. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh my God, look at that. Look at those graphics. Armageddon, let's put that guy on. Ooh, that is beautiful, isn't it? Ah, see? The two torches. Oh, this is such a beautiful, like, just look at the difference here. Look at that. Oh, look at that volcano. Wow, amazing. But for me, I see things better. It's just like registers better in my brain when I see like in old graphics this. And even like the darkness, I prefer the slightly lighter version. I know you could adjust it, but I do like the slightly lighter version of old school graphics sometimes. Alright, let's do this. We got the waypoint. Let's identify some stuff.
Good evening.
Make some money. And hey, there we go. That's something. Hey, 30K. Alright. Let's put that in there. Okay. And we're one level away from respecking for free, which I'll show you how we do that. As long as you have it enabled in the command section when you open the BattleNet app. Which that you could find a video on how to do. It's very easy. You just type in, I believe, slash enable respec, like literally those words, slash, like backward slash, enable respec, and then you hit enter. And I think you might have to restart Diablo 2 or like the client possibly, and then you can, once you're on this character screen, you hold Alt and you just left click on any of these things. Maybe you hold Control, maybe, or Alt, I don't know, one of those. And it pretty much respecs you for free. All your skill points are given back to you, and all of your stat points are given back to you. For free. So no tokens required, no Akara required, nothing. And that's how I do things on single player. And it's completely legit, you know, no funny business. Because, yeah, that's just how they wanted it to be done for single player. Because it's not, whoa, a lot of archers here. Come on. Oh, yeah, Armageddon, come on. There we go. Hunter's Bow, could be 4 open socket, ladies and gents. Nope. But could have been, just like I earlier showed you that we found in Act 1. We found a 4 open socket polearm, a scythe, a normal one, obviously. We found a 4 open socket crystal sword, and we found a 4 open socket short warbow, which is also a normal base, with 4 open sockets for 2 possible insights, 1 possible spirit. So always check your gray items on the floor that match, like the polearm, the bow or crossbow, actually both work, or like any of the swords for spirits. Always check them, because using a Larzuk on to get 4 open sockets on those, in my opinion, is kind of a waste. By the way, I don't know why we're going like this. We're supposed to be going to the left, But I think using the Larzuk quest, the automatic full sockets quest for a crystal sword or a polearm in normal, I think is kind of a waste, because you will naturally find them here somewhere. And if not, then just grab a white crystal sword from Act 1, as long as it's under, like, I mean, it could be any item level, but if you could get one before level 41, so 40 and under item level, then what's it called? Just use the cube. Get a perfect amethyst, a Ral, and an Am from the Countess, and cube it and hope for 4 open sockets. I'm sure you could find plenty of them, and just keep going and just keep cubing them. You know, just make sure you save all of your stuff, all of your amethysts. They're very, very important, and you'll be fine. That's what I always do. All right, to the left, to the left. Still players 8. Very nice. sure. Armageddon, don't forget about that bad boy. Oh yeah. That could be money. See, like, the constant regen is nice. I would have to be chugging potions here and there without prayer aura from the mercenary, you know? I don't know, I just love the prayer. I think it's underappreciated, you know? Uncommon for people to actually go with the prayer merc, but I have been, I live to tell the tale. I live by that, for sure. I swear by them. Ouch. Poison. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's spectral hit, huh? So he's gonna be hard to kill a little bit. Hey, the mercenary's getting hurt too. And he keeps resurrecting guys. Come on, put a volcano under his butt. And I could use Firestorm, you know, but I have the throw, so I don't accidentally like Firestorm instead of running. Help out Golzar with the potion once in a while. Keep summoning volcanoes up his booty, and you'll be fine. Okay, well, by the way, you need to put that away. And there we are. We could finally get our grizzly up and going, and we're done. We'll talk to Atma to tell her what we know about Radamant, and boom.
Return to dust.
Beautiful. And this will be our Q. Well, no, this might be our D or Q. Yeah, let's do Q. What level is he? Level 3. But look at his life. I mean, even at level 3, this guy is huge. 1100 life. That's double what we have. His damage is obviously, whatever, right? Roughly 100 damage per swing, physical. Which is nothing compared to our fissure and stuff. You know, on Player's 8, he's going to be barely scratching the surface of enemies. But with the Oak Sage even, what is our Oak Sage? Gives us 40% max life, but it measly has 96 life by herself, so that kind of sucks, but plus 40% life is a lot. Alright, let's repair. Also, let's sell some stuff. Oh, no money for that. Nothing here. 70 life. Look at that. If you haven't found yourself a Nokazin or anything like that, by the way, amulets, oh my goodness, you could literally talk for forever when it comes to amulets of what is good. Life. Big resistances. Look, I'll show you. Big resistances. Any druid skills. Literally any kind of druid skills that you could find. Even summoning skills will help you. Why not? It'll beef up your grizzly bear and your oak sage just to have meat shields, you know? It's good. You could find these a little later because they are 45 required. But still. And any uniques are good. Look, you could find yourself one of this. All res. Cat's Eye might be a little hard still. Nokazin is good. You know, any amulets. Any faster cast rate even. Look at this. A double res with 20% magic find amulet. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, 70 life. Yeah, I would keep that if I didn't have this. I would put that on. Why not? 70 life is a lot. But we don't need it. Also, skull. Alright. And let's keep filling up our coffers because we used a bunch of money for other things. Alright. Now that we did Radamant, we actually can go back to our Dry Hills waypoint and go to the Far Oasis. Let's see. Actually, let's hug this wall. Let's see if Far Oasis is up. Oh, it's around town. Look at that. We went up, then up to the left, down left. Wait. How did we go? No. Yeah, from town we went this way. Then we went here, Then we went around and we're going back that way. Look at that. And we have a hole right, wow, right by the entrance too. Let's leave a TP. Now for the hole, I am going to go down to players 1, or we will just teleport through, because it is not a friendly place for fissure, nor is it for volcano, to be honest with you. Firestorm, maybe. That'll help if you want to just firestorm your way through everything. But it's going to get so clunky. Oh, look at that. Waypoint, very nice and quick. I think we're actually going to most likely teleport through. So players... yeah. Let's just even stick on players 8, and we're just going to teleport through, because I don't plan on fighting everybody through the actual tunnels. And the tunnels are to the right. So here we're going out to the bottom right. So if we were to turn right with our character, see, he's walking this way, and now he's gonna turn this way. So our map, our entrance to level 2 will be facing to the bottom left. We'll walk as much as we can, otherwise let's actually get our teleport staff ready. This should be G, I don't know why it's unset. And we're just gonna pretty much teleport everything. And there we go, that's our first layer. Same thing again to the right. Being blocked. Oh, nobody's here, so I mean, no, people are monsters are inside there, but that's not where we're gonna go. So we have to go through more, and maybe to the right over here. To the right, to the bottom left, that is, right? Map-wise, yep, very good. And last one is always to the top right corner over here, so we just gotta go somehow that way. And again, we're just gonna teleport through. Come on. Whoa. Okay, here we can switch back and fight these, because they're kind of in a bigger area, right? Get some experience, maybe hit that. There we go. Oh yeah, fill up on potions, because we used some. And keep going. Okay, it's not here, so it's either, oh, maybe it's up there. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Switch back to your main hand and fight the big cold worm, the burrower. And look at how huge his hitbox is, so Fissure should really do him nasty. There we are. Superior Demon Head. And the staff we get. Anything in here? Nope. Alright. We go back to the waypoint. Heal ourselves up real quick. There we go. By the way, you're gonna repair a lot. Right? That was a lot of teleporting. That's why it's important to always have some space available and pick up some, you know, expensive stuff. Alright, Far Oasis. We don't need the cube, by the way, that's why that waypoint is missing. And let's try to find the next area, which is Lost City. Oh my goodness. This is the craziest map. Connections I've had in a while. And the quick, whoa, look how many monsters just surrounded me. Oh, and this was deep. That's what. There we go. Grand Charm. Anything good? Nope. Hey, look at that. And we got a level up, which gives us 54. Finally, we are going to respec in a second. And now that we have summoned Grizzly, we are not going to be doing any of this stuff, actually. Let's put... Oh, yeah. We're going to respec in a second. What am I saying? We're going to put this into Firestorm for more damage. And let's just get the waypoint, and then we'll respec. And I'll get the Spirit Monarch. However, again, I might actually... To be honest with you, I might stick with Rhyme. I just want to be able to wear the Spirit no matter what. Monarch, you will not have access to that if you do not have another character that can provide you with a 4 open second Monarch. You can farm the runes, but you won't actually be able to grab the monarch itself. Or players 8, Dark Elder with Spectral Hit. Not immune, but pretty rough, you know. The zombies are tough, and our mercenary has been doing fine, so levels make a big difference, you know. Alright, very good. Oh. Now I'm just completely stuck. What the heck? Come on now. Thank you. What is this? I guess we don't even need the waypoint, but maybe we should get it. If it's close to Dark Elder, that's a fantastic place to have the waypoint, actually. Is it here? If it's here, I will be very glad to have snagged it. Wow, it's not. Kind of far. Or is it on the bottom floor? Oh no. No, it's right here. Okay, well, it's kind of far from Dark Elder, but it is what it is. Let's go back to our excuse me, to our valley of snakes, and we'll talk to excuse me, Drognin. Ooh, something scratching the good old throat. Okay, we're still players 8, because why not? Cursed. Oh, I thought we would be able to survive without it, but I guess not. Okay. What was that? That's the helm. Oh, also, yeah, be on the lookout for gray helms. So. 2 open sockets. Excuse me. Or rune. Yeah, just place your fissures and your volcano ahead, and it'll work wonders for you. Or I guess when you get to the enemies, it's up to you, depending on if you see them. Gem Shrine, look at that. Do we have any other gems? No, we do not. So by clicking this, we get our perfect amethyst, and we're ready to, you know, put that in the cube. Oh, whoops, I went the wrong way. I was supposed to go, excuse me again. If I'm not mistaken, oh, it might be actually down, so it might be like over there and down. But it also might be up here. I always confuse this map read. If it's to the top, if it's like this way from where you enter, like up and around, or if it's the first way that you enter. Ooh, immune to fire. Okay, first one. Let's put on Armageddon. Let's put that on. There we go. Up the butt, man. Up the butt. Okay, so maybe I was right. We're gonna go down. However, we have to go down this rabbit hole here. Down this little hallway to get where we need to go. Whoa, come on, boys. Don't worry, we will respec. So I'll show you. Even so, after respecing, we will be on lower life, and we're still going to be fine. We'll see. You guys will not have to do this until way later, until you go to hell and find yourself a monarch, or if you have leveled up high enough and then gifted yourself a monarch or a spirit monarch from a different character. Wow, what the heck? So I guess it is all the way up and around, maybe? Excuse me. You could even like throw your fissures out through the door as long as you have like a visual sight, a sight, you know, a line of sight from your character. You could click through the door, get rid of any nasties on the other side before entering. Alright. Just run around, make sure you have some faster run walk. Now, yes, this character does love faster run walk, especially if you're going fire, like me. Ithroon, used for faster cast rate belts. If you don't have a nice belt, you could always try that. Also with the perfect amethyst. And an Ithroon and a jewel. And a Ral, I believe. Or an Am. Or, sorry, it's with an Ith. What am I talking about? That's what it was on the ground. Yeah, an Ith. Excuse me. Or maybe that's for amulets. No, amulets is Ral. So Ith is for belts. Players 8, let's go. And down he went. Check the crossbow if you want to. Oh, let's check this. Very good. Hey, that's something. Don't need that, but take a look at this. 4 open socket. Boom. We just found yourself another spirit base. Or sorry, a insight base. I'm always fascinated. How the heck? No, I guess no. That's true. See, I'm gonna grab those.
Yes. The fight. Stay a while.
Identify some items. Yeah, this is a nice cold res. This is, I mean, not huge nice, because this is 6 for each slot. Like 666 would give 18, right? So, hey, 19 life, 7 mana. Interesting. Not bad. And we're gonna put this back here, put that there. Beautiful. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay. Also, let's put this away. Why not? Right? Boom. Let's make the staff. Don't forget to repair and talk to Drognin. So this is important. Talk to Drognin. Also, I do want to go back for those boots. I don't know. It's just kind of fascinating. Like, how often do you see ethereal but white items, like that are not weapons? Or maybe I'm just going crazy and I always like, especially boots, right? They never have sockets, so like you would never see them. I feel like. Normally, you know? Also, let's take a regular rejuve. Okay. And let's go back. I want to put those into the grail that I found. F, regular white boots. That's so funny. Identify items again? Oh, that's right. 67 mana, look at that. Huge mana. Very nice mana, actually.
Blessings to you.
Boom. Okay, let's take a... Oh, 35 MF, look at that. And look at these nice guys. 35 MF with nothing else on them though, unfortunately. 24 MF. And I knew this was probably going to be MF because of... It's either gold or MF because of the color. Or lightning res. Either of those three. But they have different tints. See, this is also gold fine. Look at that. If only they had something else on them, I would definitely grab them. But they are cool. Yeah, very cool. Okay. There we go. And now let's go through the palace. Alright, Jerhan. Did we talk to Drognin? I forget. What is this? Short-term memory loss? Jables? Come on now. There we go. Thank you for not blocking the way. And Kalon, thank you for letting me pass. Alright, here's also a place that I'm going to teleport because I hate these cellar kind of weird... Oh gosh. See these weird doorways and... I don't know. Oh gosh, see? Impossible sometimes, you know? through. This level 2, so one more level. Okay, this one was nice and easy. Come on. Thank you. And finally to the portal, which is probably being guarded by Fire Eye. Oh, we can fight those. Okay. Ice Flame. Hey, look at that kind of cool name. Ice Flame. And he's aura enchanted. Oh, and we forgot to respec. Yes, we should do that. Hey, very nice. Yes, we will respec after getting... Wait, what? Where is the portal? Oh, right here. Yeah, we went way past it. Fire Eye. Oh, not immune to fire, but he's always fire enchanted. But a good monster to kill. Put it up his butt. There we go. Look at that. Flawless Ruby. Alright, we'll get the waypoint. We'll go respec.
This was not designed by nature's
Alright,
architect.
and we will use the new graphics for this actually. Let's go do that.
Good day.
Oh boy. Never, never, ever. Never, never, ever, please. Okay. Alright. Alright. New graphics, because this allows us to see how much we have. We have 95, but we have 21 more. So this has to be 156. 21 more is 177. So we need 177 here for it to show. And this is 51. Okay. And why do we need actually the dexterity? Let me see. Do we need dexterity for anything? Oh yeah, we need 40 for this. Okay. So 51 and 177, right? It's 95, 105, 115. Yep, 21 more. So let's try this. We are gonna press Alt. There we go. See? Alt, and that gives us... Alt and left click gives us a respec. Alright, now I'm gonna get 51 here and 177 here. And the reason I'm doing that is because if I do take off my Jalals for something else, I will be losing 20 strength, and that will not allow me to wear the spirit. 177. And then let's go back to this, and the rest goes into vitality. So we drop down in vitality kind of a lot. 473 is not a lot of life to have in hell. Let me tell you, that is a fact. And we are not really getting life from anywhere. Well, this, without this, we'd be at 423. I mean, this is kind of a deal breaker here. So I don't know if I recommend going that high, even if you are given down, like handed down a Spirit Monarch. I don't know about, you know, it's do as you wish, but at your own risk, right? And now, again, we are going to be losing Cannot Be Frozen, which is kind of a deal breaker for me. I don't want to lose this so badly. And we're going to be losing 25 MF and some fire res. But here we get the faster hit recovery, which I do like, because Druid does need faster hit recovery. And we're not wearing a spirit here, remember that, because I prefer the 100 gold find. And we get 2 to all skills and a bunch of mana, which again we don't need. I guess we do have life from this, 22 vitality. How much does each point in vitality give? I wonder. Let's see, 22 vitality, right? This has no vitality whatsoever? Okay. So 22 vitality should, if it's 2 to life, it's 44, which would give us 517. Yep. So 2 to life. Each vitality point on a druid gives 2 to max life. Okay, so I guess that's something. And then, okay. But still, I'm happy with this possibility at least, right? Now we have enough strength for this thing if we ever want it. I don't know. I just love collecting all cool items, especially like the class specific ones are beautiful. I love this. Like, look at this. 13 light absorb, cold absorb 20. What the heck? Like, what gives that ever? Or 10% max poison res, like 20 fast rate recovery, 2 Druid. Like, this is awesome. Oh, let's repair this. Ooh. This cannot be in my stash unrepaired. How dare I? I should repair all of these. Repair that. Now, I was considering, once I respec, however, to make a hearth, which would give us that cannot be frozen. It's Shale Io Thal. And we would be losing a bunch of res, obviously, and 2 to skills, 2 to all skills. But we would be, you know, evening it out if we went NATO, like Tornado and Hurricane Druid later. That's probably going to be a hell thing. Because I don't want to lose my Magic Find or like a res if I put on a Ravenfrost. Kind of don't want that. And we did have Hawkmail from earlier, but I really like this armor really badly. But if we do go Hurricane and Tornado, we will automatically have to go into faster cast rate. So this is going to have to go, probably the Spirit is going to have to come on, most likely, right? So the only time that I could like take advantage of something like this, Earthshaker, would be if I went with a, like instead of the Gold Dagger, if I stayed with Fire. Yeah, it gives us enough strength for this as well, once we want to wear it, because I do want to try out the full Alder set. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I still need to grab the weapon from somewhere. Jeez, forgot about that. But level 76 required, so we're a long way from there. We have also a Cold Center, so if we hit 75 and we want to do Fire, which I do want to try it eventually, we're going to use this. Okay, by the way, Cold Res... Wait, what happened? Oh yeah, that's right. Let's look at what happened here. So Fire, thankfully for Alder's boots, is pretty high regardless. But if you do lose your Rhyme, you will be suffering from a fire damage resistance. And then 46, so let's say this is 45, plus 35 is 80. Oh, so we're capped on our cold. We got our lightning higher. Very nice, actually. 311, 512. Okay. Alright, so we're 512. Alright, what are we doing here? So first of all, let's do our 1-point wonders. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now, because I respect right now, I am going to put in 1 into Heart of Wolverine. I wonder if sometimes this would help out the Merc, maybe, with the attack rating, if need be. We'll see. Should we put it in or no? We'll put it in, just in case, right? Damage and attack rating, it is what it is, right? Could never hurt. And now again, you also have the option, hey, do I want to put 1 into Cyclone Armor? You know what? I might actually do that. Because I am getting quite some skills. Or maybe no. Maybe it's just too little to waste 2 points on. I don't know. But you could do that. Yeah, let's just do it. Cyclone Armor. What is E? Oh, wait. We need to put these guys in here. 1 point to Armageddon. Okay, we need to max Fissure. That's our main damage dealer. Volcano I also like to max, I would say. That's our next damage dealer. That's our damage so far. And the rest of the points, let's see, 1 point gives 12 absorb. Okay. But that's not nothing. You guys see? Level 8. Well, if you guys get some plus skills going, that's not nothing. 124 damage absorbed. That's from Elemental. Nothing to scoff at, I would say. Alright, and then I guess we don't have any other option, really, but to go Firestorm. Right? Because we don't need to level Armageddon. And it gets bonuses from Firestorm anyway. Right? More damage. Yeah, that's right. And it has a full duration already. So Firestorm, I think, is where we're going to go. Yeah, because this does not receive any bonuses from Armageddon. And neither does this. Oh, no, it does. But still. So fire damage. Molten Boulder is the thing that gives physical damage. Okay. And there we go. Alright, Fissure, Volcano, Oak Sage, Summon Grizzly, Dia's Armageddon, or no, let's do, for armor, let's do, what do I normally do? Okay, let's put Grizzly on C. And Cyclone Armor on Q. I like that. And look at this. Grizzly level 5 now with our Spirit. Life 1400. Oh my goodness. This is huge. What a meat shield he's going to be. Alright, and then besides that, we have everything ready. This still has teleport, which is our switch. Beautiful. We could technically have Firestorm on here. Because, you know, it does help out if you wanted to attack with Firestorm. But I'd like to run around. Alright, are we ready to go and find the Summoner? We're almost an hour in. Okay. This also, again, these little paths, ooh, not good for a big AoE Druid like ourselves, Fire Druid. So we are going to go down to players 1 maybe. And what we're going to do, just for this, we're going to equip Firestorm, but we are still also going to be teleporting a lot. So let's try top left. Actually, I don't like the stairs here. Let's go this way. Top right. Yeah, Firestorm it up. Like if it's like these easy guys, I'm gonna Firestorm it up and just keep running around. Also, why, Jables, are you picking up? Oh, come on. Why are you picking up magic rings and amulets? Like they're magic, man. You have better than that, right? I'm still trying to find a fortuitous ring of fortune, I believe it's called. I forget. Or of luck. It has up to a 40% MF on it, which is better than a Nagel or Nagel. And for an amulet, I am looking for an amulet that has teleport charges and anything else on it. It would be nice if it was rare, obviously, but if it just has, if it's a blue amulet with teleport charges, I will take it. And I most likely would take this off just with, I would be willing to lose the magic find and the elemental skills just to have a teleport where I do not have to switch over. I hate switching over. And your options are either circlets or amulets. And so I believe I level 48 or something like this. Or 53 maybe. I level 53, something like that, is when teleport amulets are available. Like the drop. Oh, nothing here. But these are super chests. What does that mean? Fortuitous ring, only 12. It means that if you're on players 8, they could give a lot. Faster hit recovery. So we're gonna go players 8. Let's see what we could find in these bad boys. Hey, look at that. See? It goes to show. 51 minutes. Korun, which is perfect to make a hustle if you would want. Obviously, I probably wouldn't make a hustle using a Korun, to be honest with you. This is just for the faster run walk, really. Because this is mainly, well, you know what? You could make a hustle for your mercenary. Faster run walk and faster attack speed. Yes, yes, yes. Actually, yeah, that's perfect. The other option would be what to make an obedience, but I think an obedience would need something else as well. That's a little higher. Put these things away. Wow. Korun from Players 8 Super Chest. Look at that. Fantastic. Large Charm. Nothing there. Go back to Players 1. And go again. Let's try to find the Summoner again.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I guess no teleports were required that time. Let's go bottom right, I guess. Let's see what this brings us. Yeah, put it out there, butts. Immune to physical. Ooh. Yeah, that could happen as well, especially on the flying ghosts. Teleport out of there, please. Players 1, I guess you could do some firestorm, you know, if you get blocked in. But see, like, it does bug itself out on the stairs, which is why I kind of don't like these. Oh, gosh darn it. Let's just teleport over. Maybe it's here. No. But we got Players 8 again. See? Hey, we like these. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Slash Players 8. That increases the amount of drops that happen from super chests. And it actually changes the 2 to strength. We don't need that. And it changes like the like from the seeds of what can drop, right? Did we miss anything? Nope. Okay, back to town we go. Excuse me.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay. Okay, top left. Okay, here I'm definitely teleporting because I'm not walking all the way through this. Oh, lords. All of these guys. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Especially this section. No good for me. I don't like it. Wait, did I? Wait, what? What happened? Did I just go the opposite way somehow? What did I do? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you went the opposite way. What the heck? Look at me. I'm talking about... Is this Players 8? I forget. No, it should be Players 1, right? Oh, it's Players 8. Slash Players 8. I never changed it. Okay, good thing that I teleported through. Grand Charm could be something. And we go last way, I guess. Of course, my luck. Whoopsies. Hey, perfect magic find. That is a find of sorts. That would go on like a barbarian. Obviously, with nothing else on it, it kind of sucks, but I am collecting some like perfect rolls of things. Very nice. Yeah, cold res we don't need. Alright, players 1. We do not need to do any killing here. Last wave, finally. Oh, gosh. Teleported is, I guess. Oh my goodness, look how packed this place is. Holy moly, caprioli. Oh my goodness. Okay, switch back. Remember, you're on players 1, so this should be quite okay. Even if you teleport into a group of things, you know, you should be fine. There we go. Go back to players 8. Just for the experience, why not? Or at least players 3, which I would recommend. And, oh, and what's the sign? Square. I believe square will be on the right side.
It's locked.
I believe. Remember, keep your eyes peeled for any nice gray items, like even a long warbow. 3 Okazaki. There we go. Alright, let's find the square. This is the triangle. Maybe square is on the... Yeah, I think it's on the left side. It's with the circle. Yep. Gosh darn it. Unless if it's the last one. It might be the last one. No, it's right here. Okay. Alright, let's try to find that little divot. That's what I call them. There's all players 8. By the way, great experience in the tombs. Especially like once it's terrorized and stuff, you can get lots of experience. Whoa! Hey, yo! What the heck is happening? What is killing me so quickly? Oh my goodness. Whoa, did I overstep somehow? What is going on? The bear died, everybody died. Oh my gosh. Something just like crazy happened. Oh, was it this? Maybe? Battle scythe. 4 open socket, look at that. Just found yourself another insight base. I almost don't mind the experience here, but I kind of am confused at what almost killed me. That's insane. Faller's diamond. Oh, I can't. Okay, fine. Alright, and we're pumping Firestorm as our synergy. Oh, and let's go back to doing nothing, holding nothing. Okay, the divot is not here. It could be there, we'll see. Wow, the bear is kind of getting owned a little bit here. I bet. What is it, like the poison, or what is really killing him that bad? Or is it the magic damage? Do these guys like shoot like that nasty magic damage attack? I forget. Or is it physical? I wonder. But I mean, a bear with that much life is kind of I mean, yeah, the oak sage dies, or is it the poison? I mean, it must be something. Ooh, and the mercenary now too. What was that? Chris? No thanks. Okay. We're also cursed. Not great. Oh, poison. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get rid of that, please. Alright, so that's now where the divot is. Sapphires, by the way, are the most useless in my opinion, so I never pick them up. I don't use them for any crafting or anything like that. Let's see if we could find the divot here, possibly. Oh ho ho. Gotta resummon the cedar bow. Great bow for an insight. Let's check it, just out of curiosity. Ooh, 2 open socket. That's fine. By the way, also, you should be like, Jables, why are you collecting this? You have a better base, right? Well, I'm collecting it for iron golems. You could always collect items as well on single player. Just make some mule accounts, give it a good title, a good name, so you could know what it's holding. And if you ever make a necromancer, that's a summon necromancer. You probably wouldn't mind making insights in iron golems, and they don't have to be like perfect high elite tier items, because if it dies, you won't be so sad about, you know, losing like a 4 open socket thresher or something like that, right? Because he doesn't have any life leech or anything, and you can't heal iron golems either. So I'm actually also gonna, oh my goodness, come on, dude. I'm also gonna check this guy. War scythe, 2 sockets. Nope. Alpha helm. Oh gosh, darn it. What is this? Shockwave? Nah. Man, we are going to town. I guess this is where Firestorm would come in handy if you like actually physically attack, right? Where does this lead us? Jeez Louise. Oh, did we never go through here? Wait, there was a connection here? Oh, I never saw it, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Gem Shrine. Would you look at that? Hey, we have to make sure that that's not in our inventory when we click that Gem Shrine, because we don't want a perfect diamond. We want a perfect amethyst. Okay, who keeps resurrecting? Is it somebody here? Oh, whoa, whoa, hold on, hold on. Anybody else here? Okay, we'll pick that up later as well. Alright, let's drop that. Let's get our perfect amethyst, beautiful. And let's pick these back up. Where is the other? There we go. Also, let's check out this snout. 2 sockets. Nah. Jewel. No good. Oh my goodness. Alright, it's been an hour already. Let's see if I can find it here. Wow, nothing's here. We are having some bad luck with finding the altar for the staff. Also dead end, okay. Alright, we don't need to deal with these guys. Let's now before we forget some stuff, let's talk about one thing, how we're not, ooh, come on, it might be there. How we will not be fighting Duriel on players 8, because I think that is a mistake, kind of just like a time drainer, okay? It's not that it's not doable, but he slows everyone down. And oh wow, beautiful. Let's go into town, put some stuff away. Wow, that's a beautiful charm.
Hello.
With faster run walk too. Wow. Yeah, this guy's a faster run walker for sure, I would say. Oh nice, we don't need that. Nicely organized. We do not need the cold. Yeah, that's right. We're maxed. Woohoo! That's right, boy. We are maxed. Alright, so cold. Very nice charms all over the place here. Okay, first of all, let's put that guy here. Very nice charms. No, there. Wow, nice. Even more faster run walk. 7, 7, 14, plus 6. Oh wow, 20. That's a perfect 20. Okay, that's why it actually makes sense for us to have. Okay, cool. Oh, what else was I gonna do? Yes, let's put some stuff away, please. There we go. There we go. Let's take out one of these. Let's put this away. Oh yeah. Let's put these away. Oh, actually, hold on. No, this has to go back in here. Oh, beautiful. That's a perfect. Okay, we're ready. Let's go. Do all this. Okay, flawless ruby. Put that bad boy up again. Check the flail. 3 open socket. Do we need that for anything? I guess that's like for a hustle if you wanted to keep it. Is it here? Finally. Oh gosh. It's actually quite a simple thing, but all the other places just led me so far away. Okay, now normally what you would want to do, oh, and before you forget, go players 1, or let's go players, we're gonna go players 3, because I don't need to deal with him and killing all my mercenaries and stuff. Now normally if you are not capped with cold, let's see how our mercenary is doing. Oh, he's capped as well. I mean, look, because this thing gives so much cold res. But I'm fascinated he's actually capped. Nothing else gives him res. You might want to buy some thawing potions. Drink a couple yourself, give some to your mercenary, and you'll be a-okay. Alright, we ready to rock and roll? Put your oak stage somewhere far away. Of course, your oak stage is just going to walk into the... You could also firestorm while you're waiting for your cooldowns. But this is players 3. As you can tell, it is a little bit... Now remember, all of the fire skills have a delay to them. So, you know, faster cast rate will not really do much. But look, you have 3 things that you're doing at the same time. A volcano under the booty, fissure, firestorm, and look, I'm not even feeding my, I'm not even helping Golzar out with anything. And there you have it. A jewel, some boots. Okay, thank you. And even a partisan. Oh, and I can't. Okay, that's fine. Boots, unless they have a repair mod and they're amazing, they're gonna have to go to the garbage. Alright, and we could go back to players 8, because Act 3 is filled with experience, as long as you can survive it. I don't recommend it if there's souls somewhere, but should be fine. Okay, ooh, look how dark they are. Oh my gosh, they're almost invisible. Is this any good? 8 dexterity, I don't know. But let's see. Oh, wow, 99% enhanced defense, and I think that's why. 30 faster run log, very nice, and even the faster hit recovery. But look at that, level 10, or sorry, 10 strength required. That's funny. But unfortunately, there's no repair mod, so they will break. So that's that. This is also money. Check your gloves, check your belts, check your boots, if there are any. Don't forget. Whoops. Does this go somewhere? I guess. Put it there. Alright. Everything is done. Alright, let's talk to Jerhan. And congratulations, I forgot. Woohoo! Congratulations! You have killed Duriel and survived. You have completed Act 2. A nightmare. But for this stream, we are not done. We are going to head out to Act 3. And do that as well. The reason I do it this way, excuse me, had a little snack. The reason I do it this way is because the next kind of like big threshold, or not threshold, that like a big leap between finding like GG items, right? Really good drops. I don't know, it wouldn't be called a threshold. I am looking for that word though. But there's a big like jump at Nightmare Mephisto when it comes to quality, right? The level, the treasure class level of the items, and the item levels, and just the monster area level as well. You know, there's a kind of a big jump where at Nightmare Mephisto you can really farm. I mean, you can farm Jalal's here. Any class specific level 42 required item. So as you can see, it says required level 42. That includes the Oculus for the Sorceress. I mean, huge, crazy good weapon. Minus the random teleport when struck chance. Even like without the spirit, like for an assassin, the claws, Bartuks. What else? The Necro Homunculus, the head, the shield. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic shield. What else? The Barbarian, Ariad's face, amazing. Herald of Zacharium, the shield for the Paladin, amazing, right? Every one of those items can be farmed on Nightmare Mephisto. Same thing with Skin of the Viper Magi, right? This thing right here, amazing armor, could be found at Nightmare Mephisto. So that there is that huge leap, that huge jump in quality of items that can be found. Obviously, you saw we found a Korun in Act 2 of the Arcane. You could find Koruns up to now. You could most likely get yourself a pair of Alder's Battle Boots at Nightmare Mephisto as well. Because these will definitely not drop from Nightmare Andy, but Nightmare Mephisto, yes sirree. You can get yourself Tragouls if you want for faster cast rate and cold res versus just fire skills and faster cast rate here. You could get yourself so many different things, you know. Cannot be frozen. You could get a Ravenfrost. You can get a Dwarf Star, I believe. if you want to ever do the trab or whatnot, right? You get a lot of jewelry and stuff like that from Nightmare Mephisto, and that's why we are doing this in a double part kind of way, where we do Act 2 and Act 3 to meet that next level of magic finding potential. Are we going to be doing anything? Oh yeah, we have to put this away, obviously. Oh my gosh, and we're getting full. I don't know if we ever need this for anything, but let's just put it away. Is there any rubies? Yes, there is one. Okay. And we're ready to rock. We talked to Kane. We don't need anything else. We're on Players 8. Let's see how we do. Now, if we cannot do Players 8 efficiently, we'll drop it down. No problemo. But I do want to do that. And see. See? Just with simple running, we should be okay. Again, you could have your... ooh, that poison is kind of nasty, though. You could have Firestorm, or you don't have to. Just if you wouldn't want to, like, misclick, right? I hate misclicking sometimes. Like, I want to run away, but I accidentally left-click and start attacking using Firestorm, and that's kind of an annoyance, you know? Somebody... oh, there's a boss here. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Is there a boss here? Yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Where is this guy? Is he teleporting or something? Wait, who is this? Alright, anyways, we need to check all these little side entrances because we want the waypoint. And or we need... ooh, wow, look at all those potions. And we need it for the parts, of course. To open the socket. Let's see what we get first. Spider Cavern, alright. Let's get the brain. Oak Sage. Unfortunately, it's only 132 life by itself, so that kind of sucks, man. She gets one shot, you know? Lots of poison in these areas, in these parts. Jade figurine, always welcome. Thank you, thank you.
Looks like jade.
Amulet.
Perhaps it's worth something.
That's money. Oh yeah. Life. Yeah, we're just gonna. We never have to touch strength or dexterity ever again, I believe. That is the power of speccing early into a spirit shield monarch. That's the beauty. Oh, no, 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 no. See, that's what happens when you have this set to left click. Get stuck up there. Whoa! Hello! And I was almost not gonna pick those up. Did you guys see what I just picked up? Did you guys see? It is wowza wowza. Not perfect, but heck yeah. That is an amazing find right there. 3 open socket. Oh, let's see. This could be 3 open socket too. Amazing. I cannot believe it. I have not found that yet. Oh, let's drink this freaking antidote. Do we need anything here? No. Any more antidotes? No. Let's take a look-see at that real quick before we continue. Let's take a look. 3 open socket, greater claws. So they have the fastest attack speed out of the claws. Besides, it is an exceptional version though. So for the damage itself, it's not great. But look at this. It's first of all superior with 12 ED and 3 attack rating. It has 3 sockets, but it has 2 to Death Sentry and 1 to Lightning Sentry. It could be up to 3 and 3, obviously, right? But the chances, I mean, come on, and that's just money. But the chances are kind of crazy. Wow. Alright, let's see. Do we have any connectors? Connections? No, we do not. We are full inventory. Okay, that's okay. And let's keep going. Let's get that waypoint. Oh, another antidote potion. I want these things. Res. Yes, thank you. Alright, so we know that our side entrances will be on our top left wall side there. So all we have to do is stick to the wall. Oh, always welcome. Money most likely, and I wonder if this is a ethereal. No. No. Yeah, money. Let me show you something. These can roll crazy high stats sometimes, and if they roll ethereal, because phase blades cannot roll ethereal due to their indestructibility naturally, you could potentially up rare and godly statted crystal or dimensional crystal swords or dimensional blades, and or dimensional shard or no dimensional sword, whatever it is, right? And get an ethereal, indestructible phase blade. That is just like a little sweet fact that people also overlook, never really pay attention to. Very interesting, right? Ooh, this is also money. Oh goodness. Really? I'm full? Is this money? No, it's not. Okay, one more side entrance for our waypoint. Wow, look at how many monsters. That's why this experience is just so great. Because of how dense this area is. You know? Even at level 57 on players 8, obviously, yes, granted, players 8, I'm getting so much experience. Well, not so much, but still. You know, you wouldn't see it elsewhere. What was I gonna do really quickly? Nothing, I guess. Okay. Let's go here now. And here's our waypoint. Let's see. Any connectors? Any connections? Ooh, we have a connection. Alright. Can we get a Great Marsh skip? Meaning enter flared jungle automatically. Can we? Let's see. Again, I don't know why I'm fighting all of this, but you definitely can and should. Why not? Okay, this is Great Marsh. Here, hold on. Let me just double check something. I'm guessing there's no entrance that way. Yeah, there is nothing there. Okay. Ooh, unfortunately, I wonder if maybe we could get a straight ahead skip. Because there is stuff here. All rune. There is stuff here, so maybe this continues, but maybe it does not. Is this the flare jungle? Oh my goodness, what do you mean you can't?
Back it now.
Okay. You rest 26. These are nice rings for low levels, you know. Actually, let's buy that back. Oh yeah, we have so much things to. First of all, let's put some stuff away. Oh, great. We're completely full. Okay, we don't need this. We could always shop that some other time. Technically, we don't need this either. No, we don't need this though. Next, we cannot make an insight for. Or out of a crossbow for a what's his name? For an iron golem. That is not doable. So So I guess this goes away. I'm not sure. This is all money. Okay. Let's do some of these quests. Show Meschief. This thing. Sure. Ask Kane about the golden bird. Sure, I will do that. There we go. Halcor. Talk to him a gazillion times to get your 20 permanent life, which is technically 2 level ups, right? Because that's 10 vitality, which is nice. Also, let's sell all this stuff. Wow, thought that would have been 30k, but I guess not. I'm assuming this will be. Yeah. Okay. And also, let's buy our stuff. Beautiful. Oops. Naga. 4 open socket. I don't know what you would make in it, but so this could be a dead end, or this could be a way through. We always a little bit of amethyst. A way through to Flare Jungle. I have a feeling it's not. However, is there a possibility of going to the bottom right? There is. Oh wow. Okay. Hold on. So this is going to be a complete, not a skip, but you'd be forced, I think, to head backwards. Yep. Wow. Can you guys see that? That is amazing. Wow. If I'm not mistaken, you would be forced to go backwards and go to the Flare Jungle through Spider Forest. So good thing that we turned around just to double check. Alright, now we do want a waypoint here. Fantastic XP, especially Flare Jungle. It's way better than Spider Forest. And on top of that, hey, Lum Rune! Smoke is incoming! Nephlum. Huge rune word for 50 all res. It's good for you, it's good for the mercenary, whatever you want. Oh, hold on. Let's check this first. Nope. Huge though. Huge. It's a great find. But also, Flare Jungle of Nightmare is the first area, if you consider areas like linearly, right, through the game. Have Act 3 of Nightmare in Flare Jungle. To drop the first skiller. So you cannot find a skiller like this until you are in the Flare Jungle of Act 3 in Nightmare. So getting the waypoint here is actually a huge kind of need in case you want to ever farm them without the high life, obviously. So they are just plain skillers, but that is the first place a plain skiller can drop for any of your skill trees. So a lot of people have dedicated characters that farm Nightmare Flare Jungle specifically, just to be able to fill up with skillers, and then later on they look for skillers that have additional life or additional mods like 33% extra gold find, right? But those are just bonuses and extras. The life is kind of helpful, obviously, but just plain skillers are good enough. So a lot of people do that. I encourage you to do the same. All right, let's see where our runoffs are here. Are they going to be on the top wall or on the bottom wall? Nothing. Fight from far away. Yeah, put that volcano up the butt, man. Okay, it looks like they might be from the bottom. So let's go look for those things right off the bat, maybe. Or, hold on. Yeah, because if we miss something, I'm going to be kind of mad at myself that I didn't check earlier. Let's go backwards where Flare Jungle started, and let's start checking from the very, very bottom. It might even be all the way back here, you never know. And just the experience, I mean, why wouldn't you go back, you know? Gothic plate, hey, good thing for the missionary as well. For that, for 25% chance of crushing glow. Money? No money. One open socket. Whoa, so many little guys. Okay, so this is where it's stuck. So there's nothing here. Okay, that's fine. And we will have to check until we find our first area to determine whether or not the entrances. Let's teleport over. The side entrances are on the bottom or on top. It could be either or. I feel like I mostly encounter them on the top, but you don't want to go through the whole... Oh, see? This is the bottom one. Bottom entrance. So you don't want to go through the whole thing, realize that you missed all of them, and then have to backtrack the whole way, you know? That's kind of not cool. As you can see, heavy bracers can already drop here, so you could get Trang gloves for the faster cast rate and cold res for the future, which is huge for tornado and hurricane. Ouch! You guys see that? That hurt me a lot. Let's get a better bear. Hey, 3 open second light plate. That's a good find to have as well. That's what you could put on a mercenary or, yeah, treachery, hustle, any of those things. So, firestorm. Saigon's belt. If you have the boots, you can get some nice magic find once you pair that up. Alright, we're going to leave a TP here for the dungeon. Oh. And we're going to get the next we're going to get the Flare Jungle waypoint and come back. Because, well, just because. The question is, do we actually want this or not? Hey, splint mail. Wow, we're really finding stuff.
Worms may know something about this
Okay.
unusual blade.
Let's keep going. What was that? Great helm. That could be 3 open sockets. And it's ethereal. But it's not. Oh, another rune. We're just finding runes. Everything, man. Port room. And remember, when you teleport, meaning you switch to your staff, you do lose all that res from your shield, right? So be wary of that as well. I've made that mistake many times. You know, I'm running with my staff in my hands, right? Because I want to teleport or something, and then I just get popped because because I just have no survivability. You know, defense is 0 while you're running as well. So geez Louise. Oh wow, this is the empty one. Come on now. Experience shrine. I want to get the most out of this. Come on, let's go, let's go. Yep. Come on, show me the density. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yes, the density. See now here, by the way, I just literally fight everything. I don't discriminate whether or not they are unique packs or not. I just kill everything. because the experience is just great. The density of it, right? Because if it's not dense, I just throw a fissure, I guess, and just keep running. I mean, just as I have done now. Alright, we got this, so let's go back and do this. We might have to teleport some, but we'll see. Oh, and dolls. Ooh, we might actually be teleporting through this. I don't want to be, oh, I guess another. Oh yeah, I forgot. No. We are no longer...
I can't.
Cannot be frozen. No. What was I gonna pick up? So flawless. Alright, to the left, to the left. There we are. And again, to the left. Oop. Menu, very nice. Thank you. Eyes and hearts. No good for us. Oh crap. Forgot. But there's two of them. To the left, to the left. Another big pack here. Rune, oh my goodness, I am completely just filled to the brim here. I need to drop something. Do I need this battle scythe? Oh yeah, that's right, I don't need this. That's correct. Alright, what can I put in here? And I might drop this as well. Kind of don't want this. Do we have... Okay, yes we do have that. Oh my goodness. So many things. Alright, let's first of all, let's put some runes in here. That's what deserves a spot. Also, let's talk to this to get our ring. Boom. Horrible. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, let's cube up some stuff. Alright. Topaz, that's one. I believe diamond. Yep. Let's see, where's our diamond at? Diamond. There we go. Diamond goes in there. What else? Should we just cube these guys up? Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because I'm kind of getting a little bit fed up here with this. Let's put this away. Okay, that away. This. Oh, and let's talk to Ashira, because of course that quest log is not going to complete itself. Oh boy.
Good day.
And just out of curiosity, let's see what she has. Whoa, look at that. Oh man, why not useful secondary stats? Come on, man. Okay. Almost level 59. Wow, we're really gaining these levels. Nice. I kind of want to keep this, to be honest, but it's a nice low level required, you know. But I guess, yeah, you would never. Yeah, never mind. For an insight mercenary, you don't want something slow like that. That's correct. Amrune, thank you. That for the cannot be frozen. Alright, let's keep going. To the left, to the left. More firestorm. Once this is maxed, I have a feeling we're just gonna max this out. I have a feeling. Because that does eventually ramp up on damage too. And now this map, I got no idea. So we're probably going to be teleporting a bunch over here if we cannot find our chest area. And our witch doctor Mundugu or whatever his name is. Wow, so many. Love this. We love it. Give me that money. Okay, teleport. Oh, there it is. Witch Doctor Ndugu. But he's immune to fire. So put a volcano up the butt. And there we go.
I am all this.
Yes, yes. What do we have here, by the way? We have only a skull, 2 rubies. Do we have a ruby? No. Okay. Now for these playthroughs, I might actually just stop collecting all these gems, but they are nice. Okay, that's finished. And we keep going. Now to the lower Karast. There we go. So yeah, get yourselves that waypoint. Farm this awesome area for some skillers. Highest chances are obviously on players 8 because every monster has a lower no drop chance, right? So do a whole bunch of good stuff. And just the density is so big that that's what, you know, is such a great, that's why the Flare Jungle specifically is such a great area for skillers. Just pure skillers, meaning, you know, no secondary stats. And I believe they could maybe roll something very small, but like 10 life, 20 life, I don't know, or something like that, but, or maybe not even. I wonder, I don't know. Alright, let's get this waypoint, might as well. Kind of want to anyway. Because it gives you 2 places of entry to the Flare Jungle, actually, you know? So when it's terrorized, then you want to go in there. The, you know. Oops. Nope, don't need it. Now, if you're a little under-leveled, these Zacharites might cause you some issues. They are quite a force to be reckoned with, okay? Just FYI. Especially when paired with the healers. Ooh, could be a nasty situation. And extra fast or whatever, they're not easily run-awayable from. Really? No waypoint still, huh? How big is this map on this side? Jeez Louise. Fine. Karast Bazaar, are you here? Nope. Somewhere on top. We're near the home stretch though, ladies. Don't worry. Karast Bazaar, here's where we will fight Serena. What up, swarms?
I can't.
Hey, look at that. We killed y'all from across the river, or from across the whatever this is. Dam. Not dam, but like it's kind of like a protection thing, right? Alright, that is not it. Okay, here's the waypoint. Let's find Serena. And we'll go into the sewers. Oh, these healers. They are the worst and annoying. Alright, it's not this one because it's facing to the top left. We need the one that's facing to the top right. Oh. By the way, those swarms have a higher chance of dropping runes, just naturally. So that's a nice thing to kind of know. They're not a waste of time to, you know, throw a fissure down, just FYI. Battlemate Serena, down you go. Aw, too bad that's not a unique salad. Oh, look at that. Unfortunate. Unique salad is so good. Alright, that's gonna be 5 extra skill points, which is 10 life. There we go. We'll talk to Alcor when we get back. And let's go down to the sewers, I guess. Find the last piece before we get the flail. And we're pretty much near the home stretch here. All we have left is after these pieces, which again, these are not the annoying ones. The annoying thing is going through the whole jungle, you know. Or not annoying, but it's kind of dangerous sometimes, especially if you don't get a skip. And you have to, you know, actually go through the Great Marsh, and if you get souls and stuff, you know, might be a little dangerous. But with Cyclone Armor, you know, again, with all those skills, it absorbs 125-ish, I think, damage. So, like, even just like a one-shot kill that would normally kill you, like, you know, it does use some help, right? So, maybe that's not a good idea. I would suggest doing what I did. It's just 1 extra point, or sorry, 2 extra points. 1 into Arctic Blast and 1 into Cyclone Armor, but... Whoa, watch out for that. That is a death trap right there. Rare amulet. There we go. How the heck? Oh. Okay. Now, these places also have, very nice, thank you. They also have super chests over here. I don't have any keys though. Fall rune. Nice and easy. Whoa, jewel. Yuan could be money, but I don't have room.
I need a key.
Wow, keys are needed for everything. Come on now. Alright, and now we get back to... getting out of here. Upper Caress, thank you, thank you. Do we need the waypoint? No. If you like to, you could. You know, there are the temples here as well, so... Or if you get one that's kind of nice and close to the Trav, you can go to the temples in the Trav as well. Waypoint? No, so this is the Trav place. If you get the waypoint close enough, you could go and do those temples as well on the quicks, you know? When it's terrorized, that is, right? For experience and for drops. Again, I don't mind grabbing waypoints. I'm kind of like a completionist that way. You know, ones that are like I know I will never go to, like the Great Marsh. I will never ever go there. Then I don't ever bother going back. But remember, terror zones do create this, you know, potential of returning, even if it's a nightmare. Every region, every area has its uses when it comes to, you know, based on like the treasure class of the area and the item levels that drop there, the monster levels, area levels. Everything has a unique purpose sometimes, you know, even in nightmare. So. And remember, this is not a speed run, so take your time. Complete all of your quests, get your life, why not?
Good evening.
You. Good evening.
Okay, what do I have to do? Talk to our core, that's correct, I forgot. Alright. There we go. And that's an extra life. Alright, let's see. Oh my goodness. How's the amulet rolled? Oh my goodness. How horrible is that? And a level 29 required? You gotta be kidding me. Horrendous. Alright, we could cube up some more stuff, because we need to have our cube ready for our why am I blinking on this? For our flail and stuff, you know? Just make sure we do not crash. I believe we have a diamond here somewhere. Would you not? Wait, what? We cannot make a diamond? I could have sworn we could make a diamond. Oh gosh, okay. Let's see. We might have to make another one of these. I might just toss these, to be honest with you. What else can I toss? Should I just toss this? A light plate? Yeah, this is kind of, again, kind of pointless maybe. This I want to keep though. Come on. Why do I have to make these decisions? Yeah, okay. We just made that decision for everyone. Okay, Jewel, how did this roll? Literally nothing for a whole bunch of nothing. 8 strength. I don't know if that's max, might be max, I don't know. Alright, but if that is max, then guess what? We can't do anything about it. Alright, that is that, that is that, that is that. Okay. Now, do I want to do this on players 8? I do not. I do not want my mercenary to just go poof because of the hydras. So we're going to do players 1. You could do players 3 if you want, but again, the trap members do heal themselves, heal each other. And hopefully I didn't spawn them on players 8 because I actually ran through. You should put players 1 when you're still going through that little area, like the bridge. Don't do what I did. But I don't think I spawned them on players 8 since it's so far away. But you'll see what I mean when I say that the mercenary... Yo, whoa, even us. Oh my goodness. Did you guys see? The bear just got poofed.
Last.
Wow.
Once again.
Okay. We'll smash it, and then we won't need the space for anything anymore. Smash. There we go. One smash required. Very nice. Okay. We have a Tal Rune, a small charm. Anything else here nice? That. No, I think that's it. Beautiful. Alright. Go back to players 8. And now, are we going to fight Mephisto on players 8? No, we don't need to. We could do players 3 and we will be completely fine with the drop odds there. Players 1 even, if you don't want to stand on him for a longer period, right? To the left, to the left. Durance. Thank you. Also to the left, to the left. And let's see if we could get a nice map. Remember, Nightmare Mephisto hits a new kind of threshold when it comes to item quality, you know, magic find drops. Alright? It's a whole new tier. Whoops. I don't know why I did that. Couldn't find the door at first. And he could drop all your class specific items like your best in slot pretty much. I mean, Shaco probably doesn't beat this, you know? I guess Shaco has magic find on it. But besides that, look at this. All the strength, the all resist, the mana per kill, the faster hit recovery. And if you want it to be a shapeshifter, this is your go-to helmet. You know, Nightmare Mephisto is a goat, alright? Or, well, just in general, Mephisto is a gangster of a dropper. 24 all res, look at that. Yeah, by the way, if you're a paladin or trying to find something for a paladin, do that. It's a good start checking shield as well. Alright, more Firestorm. 5 more points away from max, which will be at 65. So 2 synergies are going to be maxed at 65. Oh, oh my goodness. Nope. Dolls, stay away, please. I don't want an instant death. No, no, no. Alright, here's our waypoint. Wow, look at that weird, like, map show off. Oh, this is like a weird waypoint kind of thing. Look, it's not even in the middle. What a weird one. And hopefully our level 3 is very close by on the left side here. Come on, please. Do us nicely so we can farm some Mephisto. I don't mind if it's a little longer, but as long as it's straight. Come on, you can do this game. Oh my goodness, this is a long one. But is it straight? Kinda. Wow, that is long though. Jeez Louise, look at that. Yeah, that's not a nice map if I had to be very honest. I guess it is nice because there's no like crazy doorways that have to happen. You don't have to like teleport around. That's I guess the nice part about it. But the rest is garbaggio. Alright, players 3. And we're in the home stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. Hey, perfect charm as well. Look at that. Get ready to be done with Act 3. We went down to players 3. And, you know, might as well kill these guys. Why not? I am going to probably want to kill these. You could avoid them. But let's kill them so that they don't heal anybody. If they don't heal Mephisto, I mean. That's the main concern there. If they get pushed up. Up the butt. And here I also might put this back on, the Firestorm. Wow, does pretty decent damage now. And I could help out because Mephisto is probably going to stand still. Now be wary, he does have a pretty strong lightning attack and a cold attack. So this fight isn't necessarily free, if you know what I mean. Okay, where are you? Hold enchanted. I do not want to be frozen for this next fight. Alright. And let's go around. You do not have to do this, by the way, ladies and gents. I am just making this difficult for myself, and I kind of am a completionist, because why not? Also cold enchanted. Look at you. up the butt, and out you go. Oh, and I hate Bloodlords kind of like doing their... Whoa, there's a storm outside. Here we are. Ouch. You guys see how much you did to me there? So you're gonna just put the volcano up the butt, put a fissure. Ooh, give me a bear. And please, Oaksage, do not get closer here. Up the butt. Now you can tell that Players 3 is, you know, doing its thing. Come on now. You know, it's not an automatic win. Even the bear is a little, doing some struggle. It's because the Oak Sage just randomly, gets insta-killed because it decides to go directly into contact with Mephisto. Oh, I guess not. Not directly, but still. And Volcano up the butt. And there he goes. Woohoo! Congratulations! You have completed Nightmare Act 3. And, I think it's a milestone. Let's take a look at what we got. This is some money. Actually, it's not even money, but look at that. 8% life stolen. Wow. 10% IAS. 2 sockets. 74 mana. What a weirdo, but kind of a cool item. But Dragon Shield, look, if you don't have this, you don't want to wear the Rhyme, which I highly recommend you do. This is kind of cool. 28 all res. It rolls from like 20 to something else. Look at all this other stuff. It has 5% chance to cast Frost Nova. So that's crowd control. It has even like the 6 Hydra and 7 Nova, right? But it's a good thing. Let's pick up the Soul Stone because I am excited to see. Let's go back to Players 8 for the chest. Nothing. And Players 3. Let's go back to Players 3 because Act 4 will have high fire resistant mobs and some fire immune mobs, obviously, but that's just like on the off chance, right? But the fire resist will be high in Act 4, so maybe Players 8 isn't, if you plan on actually fighting things, it's maybe not the best idea. But yes, congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back. You have done it. And be very excited because not only have you done it, now you have access to Nightmare Mephisto for all the juicy items you can get from him, like this. This is going to be your main best in slot, which, by the way, good thing that I remember. Once we get to Act 5, we are socketing that baby for sure. And I don't even care how the enhanced defense roll. They probably could get a higher one and wait to socket it. But the next time I get this, I don't know when that's going to be. I just want more magic fire. I'm going to put a perfect topaz in there, and that's going to be that. So that's what Nightmare Larzik is going to be for. Also, let's stock up on all this. I am going to clean out the stash off stream, obviously. So don't worry about that. And we will continue next time with Act 4 and 5 to complete Nightmare in its entirety. Remember, farm Nightmare Mephisto, get yourself, you know, Jalal's main. You could get yourself all the other stuff besides this. Obviously, there's a Hell item. You could get yourself everything else that I have from Nightmare Mephisto. You could even get yourself a Raven Frost for Cannot Be Frozen. You can get Viper Magi for the future, which you will probably want for the faster cast rate. You'll be able to get yourself these things, these gloves for faster cast rate. And yeah, just great ammies, great everything. So good luck on getting what you need, but don't be afraid to farm, you know. And if you don't like your drops, just keep going back and forth, and you'll be fine. Make sure you do it on players 3 for a slightly better chance to drop. But if you're not strong enough, go to players 1 and just do them over and over. You know, same thing with Nightmare and Dario, and get all that juicy loot. So anyways, this concludes the stream, this video of Act 2 and 3. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, give the video a like, give it a thumbs up or whatnot. If you have any questions, any suggestions, or if you just want to interact, say hello in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. It's completely free. It helps me out. And also, if you're bored and have some time, go to Twitch and follow me over there. That's also free. It takes an extra click to go on the Twitch app. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next stream doing Act 4 and 5. So, thank you again so much. Have a good one. Take it easy, YouTube. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.